There we are. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another Eurovision Hub Hangout. Today, we have got a very special guest for you. I'll just give you a little clue. But just before he's here, let us all introduce ourselves to you, just in case you don't know who we are already. So I am Katie, and I am representing the UK.
And I'm Matt, also from the UK.
And I'm Julia.
Good timing.
Sorry.
Very good timing. Very good timing. So I would like to say a big hello to everyone who's there already in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. We love to see you. We will, of course, try and include as many of your comments, as many of your questions for our special guest as we can. We will keep an eye on it. But sorry if we don't get around to everyone. All right. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let's introduce our very special guest, who is the I was going to speak Spanish then for some reason. I have no idea
Come
why.
on, Casey.
The entrant for the UK this year, Mr. James Newman!
Hi, James.
Hello, James, and thank you. First of all, can I just say thank you so much for joining us. We know that this is a super busy time for you all, and so we really do appreciate you taking the time to join us.
No worries. Thanks for having me on. I'm excited.
Brilliant. We have so many questions already, so I think it's best if we just get started, if that's all right with you.
Let's do it.
Hi, Danny. Can I just say, James, this is Danny, who's one of our team. She's in Australia. She has woken up at something like 4 a.m. to come and join you. So
thank you so much.
Yes,
that's dedication.
I think that is proper dedication.
That is
let's
really
talk
nice.
about Danny.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Julia, are you going to kick us off today?
I'm going to kick us off. And now, James, we know that you have written, the entry for this year. Now, we also know that you did that last year. How has that process been going, writing Embers and coming from a clean slate from last year, starting all over? How has that been for you?
It was totally different experience, because last year, obviously, I wrote My Last Breath before we even knew anything about a pandemic and stuff. So this time I was thinking, what do I want to do when, going to Rotterdam, standing on that stage, and we've been through such a rubbish time. I was like, I want to do something that's upbeat and fun and exciting, and just feels like a good time that I can dance around to, and try to dance around to, and and that people can just have fun to, and wherever they are, whether in the kitchen, the car, or or an arena in Rotterdam, and just something that feels fun. So that was kind of the process for me, and I was listening to the radio at the time in the UK and thinking what is on the radio here, and it was almost dance songs and stuff and feel good music. So I wanted the song to represent the UK right now as well, because it's a song competition. So I thought, why not do what everyone's doing here as well? So I'm pretty happy with how it sounds, and it's going well. So yeah, all good.
Exactly. I think that was for me, as much as I love some of the softer, more ballady songs this year, I absolutely do. I think I am so here for every song that makes me smile, makes me want to dance. I mean, the amount of times I've danced around my bedroom to your song, it is, it's keeping me fit. Don't get me wrong. I do think it was a good year to go upbeat, because I think we all need a little bit of that.
Definitely.
So I have to say, I have been a fan of the Eurovision Song Contest for over 40 years. Yes, I am that old. And so I have been there for the heyday. When I was young, I was always there for lots and lots of points being given to the UK. However, it's been a sad time for us I'm going to say pretty much at least the last decade, but a bit longer. And I'm going to be honest, it doesn't have the greatest of reputations in our country, does it really? So I do think, do you feel that you are actually the first positive step to actually change the public's perception of Eurovision in the UK by sending a song that does actually represent UK music and may actually change, maybe not us like the main fans, but, you know, I'm going to say normal people, and I don't know how to describe, but like normal people that aren't in the Eurovision bubble. Do you think that what you've done in the last 2 years will help to change the public's perception of Eurovision?
Well, I would, you know, that would be an amazing thing. I think maybe the UK has lost touch a little bit with Eurovision, because it's such an amazing competition, and like it's such a massive stage. You know, like it's like 180 million people watch you perform. That's like absolutely crazy. So I think what I'm just trying to do is just like, you know, kind of put in the best that we can do, and also show the rest of Europe that we actually are taking it seriously, and like, you know, because it's such a massive thing to so many people, and it's such an amazing competition that I want everyone to see that we are taking it seriously, and we are, like say, putting in something that represents the UK and the music industry right now. So I mean, the reaction from everyone, you know, like on the radio and like interviews and stuff has been so good. So I think it feels like maybe the kind of perception is changing, and I just think like the more fun I have and the better I do, then that can only be a good thing.
I personally have, like I said just before we came on air, for me, however you do, James, and as much as I want you to do amazingly, however you do, I think you've won the hearts of the UK fans, and that's, do you know what? I know that's no consolation because we want you to do brilliantly, but even if you don't get quite where we want you to go, I do think you've done a major thing for us, in that we have finally got a song that we are 100% behind. So thank you. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you. That's so nice. So I'm excited.
Like also saying from a point of view of now someone who's not from the UK, like I obviously not always gonna root for Sweden. I want other countries to do well. And a place like UK, like we want you guys to be in Eurovision. We want you guys to like bring the bops. And like I'm very grateful that you're coming with such a banger, because we want that from the UK, because we know you can do it, because you guys are awesome.
We're bringing that banger, don't worry.
Yeah.
But James,
That's
as Casey was saying, sorry, go ahead, Casey.
No, all I was gonna, I've forgotten now. Doesn't matter. Brain
but
fog.
as Casey saying, like the results, they haven't been the best, and in the UK there is almost a negative attitude amongst some people in the music industry, just people who watch it or don't watch it, you know, just generally. So for you, what was it that made you decide, yes, I want to do Eurovision, with all this kind of course there's the positivity, but with the negativity as well? What was it for you that made you think, yeah, I'm going to do it?
Well, I mean, it is the opportunity to sing in front of that many people and to be part of something that's like, I mean, I love music, and this is a celebration of music, and it's so fun and like inclusive, but it's like contemporary as well, you know, and it's like an amazing competition. And there's, I don't know, just the opportunity to get to go and be part of something like that, and to sing in front of all them people, and to kind of get, you know, these opportunities to speak to people like yourselves, like, you know, without doing this, I wouldn't maybe have had that opportunity. And I'm trying to launch my artist career. And this has been like a massive platform for me. So it was like a no-brainer, really. I don't, you know, like there's no way I wouldn't have done it, you know, when I got asked.
It's just 200 million.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, what
200 million.
better way to launch your career than in front of, you know, 200 million people?
But just going on that point of like, you know, like, someone said to me the other day, oh, maybe Eurovision's not that cool. And I was like, well, if you don't think Celine Dion winning and becoming one of the biggest artists in the world is cool, then we've got different opinions on that.
Exactly.
And ABBA.
Eurovision is cool.
ABBA.
Exactly.
And Mons. And the thing is, the thing that really knocks, sorry for people who don't understand that word, let's think of a non-English, that really gets on our nerves. Like people like me and Matt, who are UK fans, the thing that really gets on our nerves is a lot of the negativity comes from people who haven't actually watched the contest.
Yeah.
like in years possibly. And yet I personally, yes, I've been a fan for 40 years, but I did go off it a bit in the noughties when everyone started to sing in English, and it all became a bit samey. But this last decade, I think the quality of the performances, the quality of the songwriting, the quality of, well, just everything, the production of it has literally gone like that. And I think what I want to say to a lot of people, obviously, who won't be watching this stream because we're pretty much all fans, but is watch it again. Like, watch it on the 22nd of May. And then make your opinion, because I'm just so fed up of the. Sorry, I've turned it into the cater show. I'm just trying to I'm trying to change the UK's perception. We've got James Newman representing us, who writes his songs, who performs them. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's just fabulous that someone is stepping up. That's quality. Not saying the other entrants weren't, but you know what I mean.
Can you tell that we're quite passionate?
Yes.
If you listen to Radio 1 last year, we're playing the Iceland entry, Dowdy, Think About Things. Yeah. Also, Arcade is now getting played. Or it's like on US radio, like climbing up the charts. It's been like getting played on Radio 1 and stuff. It's a contemporary music competition, and the songs that come out of it are contemporary. So, I think hopefully I can be a part of that kind of change in opinion.
Exactly. Well, as an avid Radio 2 listener, James, they're playing your song all the time, and not just for like he's going to represent us in Eurovision, which is what they've done in the past. You know, you get Ken Bruce going, and here's it's James Newman, and this is his song, and it's brilliant. Anyway,
it's well good. It's so fun.
Next question before we chat. If you've got any questions, we're coming to you next. So. Obviously, it's just been announced that Australia, Montaigne, won't be able to come to Rotterdam, which is a bit of a bummer, I'm going to say. And so what that's actually done is really highlighted how important your performance on tape has been. Did you feel that pressure at all when you were actually recording that this could be my exam entry in a way?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I'm gutted that Montaigne's not coming because she's so cool. Exactly. And I felt so bad for her the other day when she said she couldn't go, because obviously we all know that feeling of it not happening. So
twice in a row is not good.
Gutted. The pressure was, I felt it a lot when I got there, because we shot it on the Comic Relief stage the day before. Comic Relief is, if anyone doesn't know, is like a big televised charity event in the UK, and so we had the stage set up, and I kind of got there, and we've been practicing in like the community centre over the road, and then we got there, and it was like in ears in on the stage, like 3 goes, boom, and I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And I've got like my singing teacher and choreographer like, smile, I'll do this, like breathe, and I'm like, oh. But it was definitely like it was like a real it was amazing to have that practice, and it was good. Now we can watch back and like kind of work on things and stuff like that. So it was a kind of blessing, really. I'm happy with it, but I just can't, I can't wait to do it properly on the stage.
Were there, I know you can't tell us anything about your staging because everyone said the same, but were there any similarities between what you did for your recorded performance and what you're doing live?
We did it a more scaled down version of it. So there are, a lot of elements that are similar in the performance, just not the kind of staging setup. If you know what I mean. But I don't want to give too much away.
I know, you're not allowed.
Top secret, sorry.
Everyone said the same thing.
I know.
Annalena. All right then, Julia.
Yeah, we're going to jump in the chat, and I'm going to combine 2 questions. One is from Vanya. She's asking, what's your favorite song from this year's contest? And also, Ule, I think, what's your favorite song from the UK in Eurovision?
My favorite song from this year's contest? I think it's Victoria, Growing Up Is Getting Old. Since the first time I heard it, I wake up most days singing it. and it just sticks in my head. So it's got to be that, because it's my brain is naturally telling me that I really like that song. But everyone's so amazing. Like there's so many amazing people. I don't want to be like, oh, you know. But that for me is such a wicked song. And as we were talking about contemporary songs, that's such a great song. I love Leslie Roy from Ireland. Great song. There's so many people. I don't want to. I could go on all day. And my favourite UK entry song, maybe like Gina G. Ooh,
It was actually a hit.
Oh my god!
I didn't realise that was a Eurovision song until recently, and I was like, oh my god, that totally reminds me of like my late teens drinking like Alco Pops in the local disco kind of vibe. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So James, obviously, you can't tell us about your staging unless you really want to. But anyway, how do you want the viewers to feel when they're watching your performance? And also, have you had to learn some dancing? Are we going to see some choreo on stage?
Yes, I have learned some dancing, and it's been tough, because I'm used to just dancing like, hey.
Boom, boom, boom.
I thought I was really good at dancing. The choreographer was like, oh, so it's dancing for, and I was like, yeah. I mean, like, I've got to, but then he's like, right, we've got a lot of work to do here. I was like, okay. So yeah, I want people to feel like it's a fun, like it's a party, like the song, because the song is fun and it's like upbeat, and I want people to just feel happy and like just have a moment of like, yes, like a good time. So that hopefully we can get that across, and that's what I've been working on in everything with the performance to kind of create that feeling, or the opportunity for people to feel like that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
On the dancing, I know. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just going to say, in our reaction video, I think we all just said, whatever you do on that stage, just bring the party. Like we just want the energy. We want some fun. I'm going to be in my living room, and that's brilliant. We don't care about what it looks like. You've just said exactly what we were hoping for. You are bringing the party to Eurovision, so that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt.
If you need backup dancers, me, Julia, and Casey, we're free. We can come along.
We can even tap dance, can't we, Julia?
Yes, we can. We'll.
I can do that.
Has nothing to do with it, but let's do tap dance.
I'm not sure how we're going to tap dance to Embers, but we'll try.
Annabelle's like so confused. Like, why are they just two random blondes standing?
Tap dancing in the background. Like,
do you know what? That might be just what you need, James. Just for that little extra memorable tweet. Like when people bring on the grannies or they bring on the milkmaids. Yeah. We could be this year's milkmaids.
They'll be like, do you remember that guy with the tap dancers? I'll be like, yeah.
I think that's a yes.
I'm gonna vote for him because he gets some tap dancers. Amazing.
You're part of my 6 people on stage. 5 extra people on stage.
I'm there.
With,
oh god, I love it. Okay. And keep talking about the staging thing. So last year we got to see a little bit of part of your staging. Have you took like any part of that into your performance this year, or is it like completely different?
Well, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I was gutted because last year the stage was going to be amazing, and
it looked so cool.
I couldn't believe that was going to be. I was going to be stood on top of that massive box of fake water and stuff like this, and it was going to be really. I was really excited to do that, but obviously it's a totally different vibe, and the song's a different thing. So I mean, we just kind of started again with everything really. I just think it was, like we thought we'd just move on and just try a whole new vibe. We've gone from ice to fire, so
true.
From the Iceman to Embers. So
you can't really mix them because you'd cause a flood, really, wouldn't you?
Melted cube on the stage.
Melted. Actually, have you seen those tap dancers in the water?
We've just done your staging for you.
You don't need to pay for those really expensive production companies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh god.
Right. So, James, I don't know how much you knew about the Eurovision bubble before you entered into it in 2021, because I think at times it can come as a bit of a, oh, what the hell's happening? So this year, in a way, I do think like the returning participants for 2021 may actually have that slight advantage. So in that it's not such a, do you know what I mean? A rabbit in the headlights. So I was just wondering, as much as we didn't want 2020 to disappear, none of us did, but do you think in a way that might have helped you prepare for 2021, knowing more what the bubble's like, what the fans are like, what the communication's like? Did that help you at all to prepare?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you say, I didn't know what an amazing world it is until I kind of started doing it. And then you're just like, whoa, oh my God. So I think it's definitely helped. I've managed to like, I've like connected with so many people and so many fans, and it's been amazing to kind of be welcomed in, and and so many people have supported me and been so nice to me, and like, it's kind of a scary thing. So getting the opportunity to have all these people like kind of giving you positivity and willing you on is amazing. So it's been so it's been, last year was like a practice run really, and this is like the real deal. But I think it's been really nice to be, especially like last year, to be part of something that's really supportive, and all the songs that I put out after last year for my own thing, like loads of people from the Eurovision community supported me online and stuff like that. So I'm just glad that I've had that, and I'm still part of it, and I'm still learning. It's such a big world to be part of. So but hopefully I can be a part of it for a long time to come now.
I think what you find, because when we spoke to Jean a couple of weeks ago from Switzerland, he was like, I don't know if fans will follow me after, once May's over. He was like, will everyone disappear? And the fact is, the people who've fallen in love with you and fallen in love with your music, they're there now. They're with you. And if I'm going to be totally honest, I'd never streamed your stuff before, and I'm being really brave, but now I do. Do you know what I mean? Now I do. I'm now listening to Enough. I'm now listening to Better Man. I'm going backwards. So I will also go forwards.
That's amazing. Yeah, so, thank you.
Yeah, no,
it's definitely.
No, thank you for the music.
That's all right. little ABBA.
I was going to say we're just going into a bit of ABBA there.
Thank you. But yeah, that's one of the amazing things about doing Eurovision as well. You get to connect with so many fans and make new fans, and at the end of the day, fans are the most important thing, aren't they? I mean, you can't be an artist without people like that support you. So I mean, it's an amazing way to reach loads of people and connect with them, definitely.
Okay.
And I was
Julia?
scrolling. Yeah, I'm scrolling through the chat, and I got a good question. I forgot who asked it. Oh, Alp, who asked if you've met any of the other artists or like chatted with one of them.
I've met Leslie Roy, Montaigne, Dowdy, and Jongu. That's it, I think. Oh, not in real life, on Zoom. We did like some chats last year for my documentary. I had a documentary made about me by the BBC, which was exciting.
I've also just quickly seen that somebody has put that Embers has had 1 million views now on YouTube. So that's also very good.
Wow.
So well done on that.
Today, I think it's just under 1 million views. So if everyone could go and watch it right now.
Go.
Get to 1 million on live on air. That'd be amazing.
That's amazing.
I might have done 100,000 of those if
I'm
honest.
I honestly cannot believe it.
Okay.
And I just wanted this question that Sandra asked. It's a really good question. Has participating in Eurovision changed your view on Eurovision, like before actually being in Eurovision and like now?
I think it's just changed my view on the world of Eurovision, like that I didn't know anything about. Like I said before, like being kind of thrown into this huge thing. And I've just, I've listened to, I've started watching like previous Eurovisions and stuff and really delved into the Eurovision world. And I think you just pay attention to it more, and you learn, obviously you want to kind of do your best and learn the most about it. So it's just made me like kind of delve into it more. And it's amazing.
Oh, look at the
And
figures.
it's 1 million now.
It's over 1 million. Woo!
That's awesome.
Whoa, I can't believe
Get the
it.
champagne.
Oh my God.
I did
That
see
is
someone on
crazy.
Twitter
I
yesterday.
honestly can't believe that. That is so mad.
It's brilliant. I did see someone on Twitter yesterday from the UK who criticised Eurovision,
Right.
and the amount of fans that literally piled into that tweet.
Really?
It's mental.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
No room for negativity
absolutely.
here. We
Yeah.
don't focus on it.
I just wanted to put. Have you watched it recently? And I thought, you know what? I'll let the others get on with it
Yeah.
anyway.
It's their loss. It's their loss.
It is. It's their loss.
It really
Absolutely.
is.
So it's time for a little bit of song
Please.
association.
Sorry, it's solo.
It's everyone's favourite bit. So for anyone who doesn't know, we're about to give one word to James. He has to sing a little bit of a Eurovision song that contains that word. Please do help in the chat, just in case his brain goes blank, which happens to me every time we play it. So, Matt, I think you've got the first word, and we're going to start you off nice and easy, James.
Yeah, ease me into this one.
Are you ready? So the first word is last.
I'll give you my last breath.
Yeah, there we go. That would not have been good if you didn't get that one.
No, I was gonna say that would be a fail. And I think the second word is pretty easy too, because we've talked about it. The next word is old.
I don't know. We were talking about it.
We're talking about it like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
A song you liked.
Gina G.
No.
No?
The one where you wake up in the morning.
Oh, growing up is getting old. Sorry. Oh my God.
Okay.
The freshest day.
All right.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Look, we've all been there. We played this last year, and your brain just goes blank.
It does.
Listen,
Okay. You're almost there, James. 2 out of 3 so far. And your final word is here.
Here.
If anyone can help in the chat.
Any help from the chat would be amazing. Here.
Julia's giving you a clue, James.
Can you hear a million voices?
There we go. Yeah.
Calling out? What a song! I love that song.
Brilliant.
We saw on your Insta that you were watching Melfest, weren't you? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
it was a good show.
Yeah, we got it on the TV and watched it. It was so cool. I loved it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, really sick. I mean, Sweden are like the masters, aren't they?
It's quality.
But every song was just like, you know, Eric Sanders' tune was such a banger. But Tusa's Wicked that's such a cool song. I love it.
I love him. He's awesome.
Well done, James. I'm just going to reach down to get this because you represented the UK really nicely there with 3 out of 3. Woo!
Go on.
Right. Guys, we are starting to run out of time. So, Matt, if you can just quickly crack on with the next question.
Yeah. So you've been obviously in the Eurovision bubble for nearly 2 years now. If you could give some advice to next year's entry, what would it be?
I think it would be to do what feels natural, do a song that feels like you and think about like what you want to do and what kind of represents you as a singer and what represents us as a country and just have fun and chat to all the amazing fans and just throw yourself into it and have a great time and enjoy the ride because it's a pretty good ride.
Great advice. I hope our 2022 entrant is watching right now so they can take that on.
Definitely. Don't be afraid. Can we say it to them?
Don't be
scared. Be open-minded. Open-minded. Enjoy it. You are going to get new fans.
Yeah.
So I have a quick question. I also saw this in the chat. I think this is a really good question. If you could take a song from either Eurovision 2020 or 2021, like that's competing, and make it your own, like your own twist on it, which song would you pick?
Which one would I pick? I probably think about things because I love it. It's really fun, and I think I'd like to do like a full big band production and like do like a big like
that would be so cool.
kind of like James Brown thing with like loads of stabs that are like baby.
Yes. Go on, this is
Oh
what
my
happened now.
god! Yeah, you gotta do it now because
I
that
might do
sounds
that. Yeah, I
awesome.
might actually do it.
Oh, absolutely. Anyone from this year?
Any what? Sorry.
Anyone from this year?
Any songs from this year? Yeah. What would I do? Maybe. I think I would do. Well, I think I'd do "Growing Up Is Getting Old" as like a
Right.
my own version.
Can you imagine that as a
Club
dance version?
Oh my god! Like really deep lyrics, but then we're like,
I'm excited now for this live with these remixes.
No more brass drops.
Okay.
oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, but we love a drop. We do love a drop. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I always lose my flag. I lost my flag in the reaction video, but I've got it. It's here. It's right here. I'll wave it at the end. Okay, James. So Eurovision is almost upon us. We've covered a lot of that. What are you going to be doing afterwards? I do think, I'm sure, I know you're already writing songs outside Eurovision, obviously, and you were before. Are you looking forward to like not be thinking, will this make a good Eurovision song? Will the fans like it? Will the UK like it? Does it represent the UK? You must have so many like questions.
The pressure is off.
Yeah,
Exactly. Are you looking forward to just writing what you want to write again?
I am. I think I'm going to be quite sad after it's over as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to putting out my next single, which is nearly ready, and I wrote it with my wife and some other friends. So she's a songwriter as well. So I'm excited to put that out, and I think that'll be like a good consolation prize to Eurovision ending, to being able to carry on putting music out and then doing my album. And I'm looking for. I've got loads of cool sessions with other artists over the summer, and just excited to be able to travel again to write songs, because I always find it so inspiring to go to other countries to make music, and I'm excited to go to the pub and hang out with my friends in a and have a beer and have some food.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We will warn you. We will warn you that PED is a serious condition, and that is post Eurovision depression.
I bet it is. Yeah.
Honestly, we're not even competing, but we all feel it. Oh my god, that Sunday into Monday and the following week is like.
Let's not talk about that yet.
Yeah, let's not mention that yet.
No. I was thinking about setting up some kind of parties after, like, well, obviously, if we're allowed to have parties. Obviously, I'm not going to break any rules, but like maybe like keep the fun going of like, well. I've got this group of fans called the James Newman, so I just thought I'd give them a shout out there because I've seen a few of them. And I was thinking about having a little kind of Eurovision get together with those guys. But yeah, I don't know. It's going to be sad. I'm going to be missing it.
Yeah. Well, I just saw a question came up then. I missed the name, sorry, and I can't see it in chat. There we go. Would you be open to writing a UK song in the future?
Obviously, yeah. I think that's going to be the vibe. Hopefully, we'll see. I'd love to do it. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be great Brilliant. To just when I win this year, and then I write the song for next year as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. They just want you to keep coming back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, last chance, guys, for everyone in the chat to add your last questions. Julia, have you spotted any along the way? Any more?
People are just sending so much love to you.
There's a lot of love.
Thank you, everyone. I love you all too. I really appreciate it.
This is a good question.
Yeah.
Will we be expecting any remixes of Embers?
I literally was talking about that today with my label, and I'm pretty sure, I don't want to confirm it, but it feels good that there will be.
Oh, that's awesome. That's exciting.
That is very exciting.
And I'm really excited about who is possibly doing it. So, but I don't want to say anything else because it's not 100% confirmed, but if it happens,
let's hope.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this question.
Yeah.
Will there be pyro, please? Yes or no? We love a bit of pyro at Eurovision.
In my music video, there was a lot of pyro, and it was really scary because there was like, I was stood right near all these massive boxes of pyrotechnics, and then the guy who was setting them off said to all the other people, he said, no one is allowed to walk past this line apart from him. And I'm stood right next to all the boxes. I was like, is this safe for me to stand there? No one else is allowed to go near them. And they're all going to go. I had to wear earplugs because it was so crazy. So, yeah, I'd love, I mean, I'm pretty well skilled at standing next to pyrotechnics. So, yeah.
And just this one final question. Yeah. So, James, yeah.
Eurovision history. Well, last year I covered Birds by Anouk, which I really love. I think it's such a beautiful song.
Yes.
And the melody's amazing. But I suppose, I mean, you've got like Cliff Richard. Congratulations and jubilation. I don't know. There's so many songs in the Eurovision history. But
there are so many.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. Unfortunately, guys, we are going to have to wrap this up. I know there's already been comments like, no, let's go on with it. But James is a busy man. So, firstly, I would like to thank everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for sending the love. Thank you for just being here with us. We really do appreciate it. And without your support, we wouldn't be here. And
James Newman, thumbs up.
And also, thank you so much, James, for, as I've just said, I know you're really, really busy and you're being pulled in loads of different directions, but we really appreciate the time that you've given to us this evening. It's been absolutely great to talk to you.
It's been amazing. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for supporting me, and it really means a lot. So thank you to everyone and you guys, and hopefully we can talk again soon because this was really fun.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And can I just say, good luck. Please.
Thank you.
Please.
I mean,
this is
also, yeah, and even if it doesn't give like top 3, whatever, like we hope, you know.
Yeah.
I think you've made your nation very, very proud.
Oh,
I mean, you've made Europe proud. From my perspective, you've made everybody proud. So thank you so much for that.
And I'm just going to point out, we are wearing red, white, and blue just for you, James.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's
so cool. Great support.
All right then. So thank you, James. Thank you, everyone, and we will be back here very, very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you. Bye.
Bye.